Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mystical Enlightenment. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you're new here. I'll be doing a tarot card reading today. This is a 3-card general reading from the Fairy Tarot Card deck by Radleigh Valentine. If you've been here before, you know how this works. If you're new here, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you here. So, the way this works is I pull 3 cards from the deck, and what I will do is ask you to focus on the cards and decide which card resonates with you, which card you're kind of pulled to, and that is the card that will have a message for you this week. If the message doesn't sit with you right now, kind of hold that message in the back of your mind. Something may come to you later in the week, and you may think, oh wow, I remember that card reading that I saw on YouTube had a message that correlates with what's going on in my life now. If that doesn't happen, leave the reading on the table and move on. Sometimes the cards just don't fit. So, if you are interested in a more personalized reading, since this is kind of general and brief, you can get one of those readings if you look in my link below. I have a link to mystical-enlightenment.com or mystical, I think it's mystical dash. I should memorize that. You would think I'd have that memorized. I think it's mystical-enlightenment.com, where I give more personalized readings. Yes, mystical-enlightenment.com. There's a link in the description box below. I give more personal readings. You can get one of those if you're interested. Anyway, let's get on to the reading for the week. I hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend if you're in the U.S. Whew, that was a mouthful. Let's take a deep breath. Let all that energy out, that excess energy that's no longer serving us. Steady ourselves, ready ourselves for the reading. Okay. We call upon our guides, our guardians, our angels, our ancestors to join us now. For this reading, we ask that only information from the 5th realm and above be brought to us today. We ask that messages that we need to receive are received today in this reading. And we are ever so grateful, and so it is. Spread. I'll give you a moment to focus on them and see which card resonates with you. Okay, let's get into the reading. If you chose the first card, which is the card with the fluorite, isn't that beautiful? You chose renewal. Review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your purpose in life and releasing judgment. So this card is the Judgment card in the regular tarot deck, in case you're wondering what card it correlates to. So this is kind of just self-reflection. When this card comes up, I like doing a self-reflection. What's working, what's not working. Understanding that for yourself and not doing it in a judgmental manner. We have enough people judging us. We don't need to be judgmental of ourselves. And that is way easier said than done because we are our worst critics. We all know that. But this card is a gentle reminder to just kind of go over what's going on in our lives and try and figure out what's working, what's not working, and release the past. Or rather, release what's working and what's not working, whether it be past or present, so we can move into a beautiful future. If you chose the middle card with this gorgeous, gorgeous angel quartz, you chose the High Priestess, trusting your intuition. Okay, the High Priestess is all about intuition, going inside. She is about planning before action. The High Priestess is a great card because it is not about action. She is about doing all those things you need to do before you go to the outside world and move. So do all those things, meditate, plan, prepare yourself, prepare your inner world, make your inner world as spotless as you possibly can before you go to the outer world and run out there and do what you gotta do. So this is the card before the action. And it says, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So there you go. All the insights, everything you learn by meditating and trusting yourself and going inwards. And if you chose the last card with this amethyst heart on it, you chose the Prince of Winter. Intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Isn't he cute, that little bear? The fairy riding the bear. All right, so this is a time to seek, not usually the princes are associated in this deck with the knights, and usually knights are fast acting and there's a lot of spontaneity and action. But this is a card that says you need to have an intellectual solution. So you want to think before you act here. You need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes are coming, but you also need to seek out intellectual solution to your problem. So you might want to, with this card, you need to make sure you're staying focused. So let's see what the book says. I think I said in the beginning, this is one of those decks that I like to refer to the book with. There's only so much you can memorize in tarot, and there's only so much that you can intuitively pull. When the authors of these decks create these decks, they have messages they want us to see in these decks as well. So let's see. The additional meaning for this card is believing strongly in your mission, fighting for justice. It says, he moves like a flash of lightning. When the Prince of Winter shows up, you know you're in for some very quick action. He moves as fast as he can. He moves his sled fast, and he can instantly assess a situation, allowing him to get right to work. He's on a mission. You may as well stand back and let him take charge, because he will, whether you want him to or not. Now, I wonder if this is not you, I wonder if this could be someone coming into your life or someone that has recently come into your life. He is an idealistic, decisive, focused, and determined person. He can be a little impulsive and undiplomatic, so if this prince enters your arena, see if you can get him to pause just for a moment of reflection to make sure his plan is sound. So there you go. Whether this is you or somebody moving into your life, see if you can pause just for a second to check that plan and make sure that it's ideal and it's sound before you go forward. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading this week. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, do all those things that I always ask you to do. And one more note before I get out of here. I did start a TikTok. That information is also in the cards in the description below. If you're in that arena, go ahead and find me over there. That would be amazing. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful week. And as always, blessed be.